in countries like ours, India, the women with fair colored skin are the most narcissist women out there simply because they have been blessed with fair colored skin. They begin receiving a little more special attention from many of these boys and men out there. Simply because many of the men have this fetish for fair skin, they begin giving a little more attention to all of these women who are born with fair colored skin. And simply because these women are receiving a little more special attention from all of these men and boys, these women begin thinking as if they are the queen of this entire universe. And even though these women have no real talent and no real skill in them, even though these women are not capable of going out and earning a single rupee for themselves, even though these women have no extraordinary quality in them, it is just their genes because of which they have earned that fair skin. They did not have any active role to play in it. They did not earn it out of their effort. It was only blessed to them because of their genes. And still, simply because some of these men, because of their horniness, are giving them special attention, these women begin thinking as if they are the queen of this entire universe, and they begin acting narcissistically. And because of their narcissism, fake narcissism, because they only have fair skin, otherwise they have no real talent and skill in them, otherwise they are not capable of doing anything extraordinary in their life, still simply because they have been receiving a little more special attention from all of these horny men because of their fair colored skin, they begin thinking as if they are the queen of this entire universe, and they begin acting narcissistically. And because of their fake narcissism, they go and begin devaluing men and disrespecting men for no reason. And I'm telling you, boys, these are the most narcissist women out there, especially in countries like ours, India, because they are also rare in number if we compare it with other countries where there are naturally white people. So simply because some of the women are born with fair skin here in countries like India, these women become so narcissist that they simply begin devaluing and disrespecting men for no reason. So boys, being a man, you need to understand that even though this woman has no real talent in her, and even though she has no extraordinary quality in her, still simply because of her fair colored skin, this woman may begin acting narcissistically with you and may begin devaluing you and disrespecting you. So you need to sharpen your edges even more with these women. I'm telling you, boys, simply because some woman is looking like, if some woman is with fair complexion, automatically know that this woman must be very narcissist, and you need to deal with her more toughly, in more tough manner, because even a flinch of weakness you will show to this woman who has fair colored skin, and she will not mind disrespecting you, devaluing you, and she may even go ahead and begin making fun of you and laughing on you, because she has been growing up with very special attention from many of the boys, simply because she has fair colored skin. And when you go and act weak with any such woman, this woman is already narcissist. This woman has been growing up with special attention with many of the boys and men. And because of this fact, this woman will not take much time in disrespecting you, devaluing you. And she may even go ahead and begin humiliating you for no reason, even though you are better than her, even though you have talent, skill, even though you are capable of going out and facing this world, which this woman simply does not have. She cannot go out and face the world. She cannot go out and earn a single rupee. She does not have any real talent and skill in her. She does not have any extraordinary quality in her which can make her any special. Only quality she has is the fair colored skin, and that's it. There's nothing more. There is nothing, anything extraordinary in her beside this. And still this woman will act with you as if she is the queen of this entire universe, and everybody else are her subjects with whom she can act in whichever way she wants. This much narcissist these women are. And this is how they act with many of the men, especially if a man goes and act weak with them. So boys, you need to deal with these women in more tough manner. You need to stay in more of your frame while dealing with these women who are born with fair colored skin, because this woman already know that my fair complexion have been able to make many of these men submit to me for no reason. Even though I have no real talent in me, still many of the men have been submitting to me because of this one thing only, in which I have no active role to play. I was only blessed with it by this nature, or maybe by my genes. So was I want all of you to know that in countries like India, where it is rare, women with fair colored skin are the most narcissist women out there, and they act more narcissistically with men, especially if man goes and act weak with them. So being a man, you need to act more tough and in more tough manner with these women, and you never act submissive to these women simply because they have fair colored skin, because many of the boys and men have been acting weak with these women because of their fair colored skin, and these women have been misusing, mishandling, mistreating these men simply because of the fact that these men have had fetish and weakness for the fair colored skin, and it has been giving opportunity to these women to misuse, mishandle, mistreat all of these men. So at least you boys, be in your senses, understand women, their psychology, and know this fact that fair colored skin, especially in countries like ours, are the most narcissist women out there. And the more narcissist the woman is, the more tough you need to act with her, and in more tough manner you need to deal with her. You never dismantle your frame before any such woman. You never show any weakness to these women. You never act weak with any of these women. You stay in your frame. You stay hard. You never show any weakness, and you never let them dominate you, because know this fact which I am telling you, that the only thing which these women have is their fair colored skin. Otherwise you are way more talented, way more skilled, way more hardworking, way more strong, way more capable than these women. So you do not need to submit to these women. You do not need to act weak with these women. You do not need to let this you do not need to let this that these women you do not need to let these women dominate you, and you do not need to let these women disrespect you and begin devaluing you for no reason. The color of skin is not a quality. It does not make a human anything extraordinary, no matter whatever the gender of the human is. Even though the human is a man, or even though the human is a woman, simply because they have fair colored skin, it does not mean that they are any extraordinary and they have any extraordinary quality in them, and you need to submit to them, and you need to put any special value into them simply because their skin color is fair. You need to wash this idea from your brain, because you will become another victim of these narcissist women. They have been mishandling, mistreating, misusing many of the men simply because of the fact that they have fair colored skin. This is the only one trait or one quality which these women have, and still many of these men have been becoming her victim. And if you'll not act hard, and if you'll not make yourself mentally strong, you will become another victim of these women, narcissist women, the one of the most narcissist women out there. I'm telling you, you never know a flinch of weakness you will show to them, and you'll get devalued and mishandled and mistreated and disrespected by these women, because they have been doing it with multiple men. So boys, know that skin color does not make any human any special, and simply because a woman has fair colored skin, it does not make her any special, because fair colored skin does not make her have any extraordinary quality, skill, talent. She is still not as capable as you are as a man. So there is no reason you should be submitting to her. There's no reason you should be putting too much of value into her, and there is no reason you should be putting her before you, and there is no reason you should be giving this freedom to this human to begin devaluing you and disrespecting you and making fun of you and humiliating you simply because her skin color is of certain kind.